Let's talk about my reading plans for this weekend. This weekend is Contemporaryathon and I wanted to take part. I haven't been doing a lot of readathons lately and I want to try vlogging again because I've only done it once before, so I figured this weekend was perfect. Short and sweet, let's get to it. The first book on my list is By Your Side by Kasie West. This was on... Can you stop? This was on my November TBR because I pulled Kasie West from my TBR drawer. I'm going to be listening to this through audiobook on Scribd. This will come in handy because I have a lot of plans for shit I need to do this weekend, so I need audiobooks. I believe this is like enemies to lovers or something. Two teenagers who are opposites, who are on opposite sides of like the high school stereotype spectrum. They get trapped in the library together and stuck there all weekend. I love that sort of like isolation trope, so I think that will be really cute. I'm not much into romance, but I'm hoping I'll like this one. The next thing on my list for this weekend is Forgive Me, Leonard, Peacock, which was also on my November TBR. This is about a guy who decides to shoot his best friend and then himself. I don't know much more than that. I obviously don't want to know much more than that, but it's very serious, heavy topics, and hopefully I will like this book. The other three books on my list are things that I have started but put down for whatever reason, and I want to finish them because this month is my month to try and finish all the shit I started and didn't finish throughout the rest of the year. The first is The Wife by Alafair Burke. I really like this, but for some reason I only got 20% in. This is a domestic thriller of sorts. I believe it's about a husband and wife, and the husband is a teacher who is then accused of sexual relations with a student, I think. And the wife, of course, starts off believing him, and then I believe she starts to have doubts. I'm only 20% in, so I don't know totally, but I remember really enjoying the first 20% and thinking that it was very timely. So I'm looking forward to getting back to this one. The next is Rival by Penelope Douglas. I read Bully, I think, which was, yeah, the first in this series. Rival was the second, although they're about different characters. This has something to do with a possibly stepbrother and stepsister, I think, and she gets sent away by her parents to do boarding school, and then she comes back, and they used to have like a hate-love relationship, and then they hooked up, and then she got sent away, they come back, and they've got the hate-love thing going on, but like, I think I got 30% in, and they were already like back to the loving and off the hate, and I got less interested. I didn't like this from what I remember. Like, I had read Bully, and I've read a couple of other Penelope Douglas's books in the Devil's Night series, and I just felt like this one felt like her debut novel, and it wasn't. But it just felt so messily written and just not as sharp as the rest of her books. So I wasn't loving it, but I'd like to maybe finish it or at least give it another chance. And the last book on this list is The Devil by Ashley Jade. I got halfway through this book and I could not tell you what it's about. Like, I was so confused by this. I know that there's three important characters. The main character, her mom died, and she was left with like this stepdad of sorts who she has feelings for, and there's like weird tension there. And then there's like this other third character that like even at 50% of the way in, he's just coming into it now, and I don't totally know what's going on. I wasn't enjoying it though. I just wasn't into it. And like the daughter, the main character, she never leaves the house and stuff. I don't know. But maybe I'll see where it's going. And I believe it's a really short book, so hopefully I'll finish it and maybe I'll get something out of it. That's my TBR for this weekend. Hopefully I got stuff done. I'm a little worried because I have a ton of editing to do this weekend, so we shall see. Anyways, I hope you'll come back and see what is hopefully a vlog. Bye.